Have you ever had one of those really crazy nights, you know, where you get so shit-faced sloshed, you do something crazy that you really regret, and that maybe was caught on camera and can never ever be forgiven or forgotten ever again? A young lady in Miami, Florida had just such an occasion. Anjali Ramkissoon is having one of those days where you wake up and you feel like you remember something extremely horrible may have happened the night before. Alright, well, don't take my word for it. Let's take a look at the video. The video doesn't start at the beginning of the confrontation.
Let him go.
When the video starts, they're actually both outside of the car. And it seems that the Uber driver is trying to, like, get his keys away from her at this point. And she's obviously a small girl. I mean, she doesn't look too bad from the video, to be quite honest. I mean, she's not bad. And so he pushes her on her ass, which is kind of awesome. But that didn't stop her, because she gets back up. She's just yelling a slew of profanities at this guy. She's completely nasty. And she gets back inside of his car, and she's telling him to get the F back in the car. Imagine this woman's boyfriend, if she has one, her husband, I don't know, arranged marriage, who knows. But she is just being awful. She obviously would be wearing the pants in that relationship. So she can be seen getting back in the car, closing the door. What she's actually doing now is she's tearing apart the inside of the guy's car. Like, I can see her, she tears the rear view mirror off, she starts throwing shit at him from inside his own car. She's throwing his own shit at him. I don't know what can get much worse for an Uber driver. You know, like, if any Uber driver were ever on the fence about doing Uber, about driving for Uber, and you're trying to think of, like, the worst possible scenario. Oh, like, what, you know, what's the worst that could go happen? What's the worst that could go wrong? I don't use any cash, it's a credit card. Well, this is probably what you would have had in mind. Is some psycho bitch going bionic on you and completely destroying your car. And now she starts throwing his personal belongings out of the window. It's like, it looks like a Kleenex, maybe like some cards. It looks like cards, like a credit card. What a charming lady. And then, you know, she's talking some smack out the window. She's not giving up. This bitch is relentless. Did I...
I don't know. Well, yeah, she attacked me. I had bruises.
I don't know how police aren't there yet. But she's throwing out, like, every single piece of paper that he has in the car. It's like an odd amount of papers. I'm thinking, like, why? What is this guy's? What is his deal? He's got, like, every receipt from every, like, purchase that he's ever made in his glove compartment for some reason. He has, like, way too many papers stored in his car. Like, that's a lot of papers, I'm thinking. Like, where did she keep getting this from? Where is it coming from? This guy has, like, paperwork dating back 25 years in this car.
Scissors. She's coming with the scissors. Right behind you.
It's like receipts and papers and Kleenex and probably, like, important forms and documents and shit. I don't know what important papers that an Uber driver has. From what I know, it's all electronic. I don't understand why he would have so much paperwork. If this teaches a lesson at all to anybody, if you're going to drive Uber, please maybe just clean out your car before you start doing it. Like, that's a lot of paper. Like, I don't even know where she's finding all this shit to throw. Look at all that crap. Now she finally decides to get out. She's looking good in them shorts, though, I'm not going to lie. There she goes. It's a shame. So this is pretty much where the video ends. Now the best part comes after. Now, like I said, this video's been making the rounds today, and it's been enraging a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people. And the only problem with enraging people on the internet is that There's all kinds of people on there who know how to do things like find out your personality and who you really are, and then let everybody else know, and then they all come and trash you and leave comments. Like, I've read through horrible, awful comments left on this young lady's employer's Facebook page, which I'm not exactly saying I'm against. It was very entertaining. But the internet is ruthless. Don't ever forget that. This is the day and age that we live in. If you're going to do something, chances are it's going to be caught on camera, and 2, it's probably going to be uploaded to the internet, and 3, if it's bad enough, you will face the wrath of the internet. And nobody wants to face that. You got hackers from Anonymous coming, posting your personal information for everybody to know and come and comment on pictures of your children and shit. This woman's life is likely ruined. She will likely lose her medical license, and she's already lost any kind of credibility she probably had as a doctor, if she had any. Not saying that she doesn't deserve it, maybe she does. Do we use the excuse of alcohol? Like, oh, well, she was really drunk, so somehow she should get some pity for this. I say no. If you're going to drink that much alcohol, first of all, not everybody who gets that drunk is nasty about it. That's a certain type of person. So for people to judge her for her behavior when she's drunk is still valid as a person. It's not like that person doesn't exist. That person's in there. The alcohol just let them out.